How many times have you walked into a public place and you heard or seen somebody who looked or sounded a little different, and out of human nature you kind of judged them or you made an assumption? Pretty often, right? I know I have. It's just out of nature. Well, this assumption can also be known as how you might perceive that person. And we have our own perception of ourselves, and we also perceive other people in a certain way. It's important to remember how you might perceive yourself, because there are others who see those same qualities or characteristics, but they perceive it in a different way. And if we better understand perception, then we can become more accepting and aware of others' views of us, and it can help us have a less occurrence of misinterpretation or miscommunication between two individuals. So today I'm going to use my own physical features and personality traits as an example of how people's perceptions of one another and themselves can differ. For example, my physical features, I have blonde hair and blue eyes, and I perceive myself to be very proud of my genetics because my mom has brown hair and green eyes, and my biological dad had blonde hair and green eyes. So it was very interesting for me to have blonde hair and blue eyes, and I'm very proud of it. I'm proud of the way I look. Also, I perceive my personality to be very eccentric and outgoing, and I perceive that to be because I'm just a happy person and I just like to have fun, and I'm so full of energy. However, other people might look at my blonde hair and blue eyes, and they could automatically have a common stereotype of me and think that I am dumb because of my blonde hair, or they might think that I am a combination of dumb and rich because, blonde hair, blue eyes. How I believe, and I think people can perceive my eccentric and outgoing personality as they can consider me to be loud and childish or plain out annoying because I'm kind of, wow, in your face. So you can see how my perception of myself and how others might perceive those same qualities about myself, how I think of it as a good thing, but people might make stereotypes or have their own perception of me. So now you know why I used my own physical features and personality traits as an example of how people's perceptions of one another and themselves can differ. And it's important to remember how you might perceive yourself, because there are others who see those same qualities and characteristics but perceive you in a different way. Next time you're out in public and you start interacting with people you don't know, remind yourself how you feel about yourself and how others could perceive that, because that could help you from making wrongful assumptions about the other person. In other words, don't judge a book by its cover. Thank you.